Make me cry, I'll take you down. Make me queen, I'll take the crown. I'm ready for another round. I'm crazy, crazy for you now.
ओ भाई, बहुत टाइम बाद किधर था बे लोमड़ी लोल। आ, क्या ही बोलूं, चल रहे थे भाई, ग्राइंड चल रहा था अलग से। वेलकम बॅक ब्रो, थँक्स अ लॉट फॉर जॉईनिंग सिद्धांत. कसा आहेस? लय दिवसांनी आलो बघ मी पण लाईव्ह. खेळत होतो पण लय दिवसांनी. अरे रे रे, मेंबर फॉर 14 मंथ. अरे भाई भाई भाई, थँक्स अ लॉट भाई, थँक्स अ लॉट सिद्धांत. आणि कसं चाललंय सगळं? आय होप सगळं व्यवस्थित चाललंय. ओ भाई भाई भाई, पिंग देख जरा. ऐसे हाल चल रहे हैं हमारे. 65 पिंग पे खेलते हैं हम मुंबई सर्वर. काय बोलू मी. एक सेकंड हा. एक सेकंड. आउटपुट 8,000 केलं तर चालेल का? आउटपुट 8,000 केलं तर इथं तर काय इश्यू ही ना. चल, एकदम फर्स्ट क्लास चल रहा सब. अरे मस्त मस्त मस्त. माझंही चाललंय, सगळ्या कंपनीमध्ये तर देऊन बसलोय. आता नुसतं वेट करतोय इंटरव्ह्यू. इंटरव्ह्यू तर चांगले गेलेत सगळे. आता बघू कोणाचं येत आहे, काय येत आहे. टा 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 टा. आपल्याला लई टाइम लागणार आहे हे जे व्हायला आहे आता. 65 पिंग मध्ये भेटेल का नाही मॅच माहिती नाही, पण टाइम लागतंय लई. कोण नाही आहे का? हॉक हॉक तर होता बहुतेक. हॉक कुठं गेला? हॉक 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 हॉक. ॲप हो रहा स्ट्रीम बीच बीच में. एक सेकंड, मग मला जरा हे करावं लागेल, काय म्हणतात. इथं तर व्यवस्थित दाखवत आहे 8,000. तर व्यवस्थित चाललंय इथं KBPS आपला. तरी बघतो थांब, आउटपुट जरा कमी करतो मी. सायको विज्युअल ट्युनिंग काय? थांबा, आता बघ. झालं तर बहुतेक माझं हेच व्हायलंय, MBPSचं जरा प्रॉब्लेम व्हायलाय. इथं गंडलाय दिसतं. 4000च बीट रेट करावं लागेल मला. मधी मधी गंडालाय, मधी मधी चांगलं व्हायलंय. 4000 करून टाकलो, आता स्टेबल राहील जरा. बघू आता काय होतंय. मधी मधी होत आहे ते कळालं मला. ते त्याच्यामुळंच व्हायलंय. थांबा एक सेकंड, इथं जरा घेऊन येतो हे. जरा मॉनिटर करायला तर काम येईल. आता स्टेबल तर असेल जरा. बघू आता कितपत होत आहे ते. टाइम तर खूप लागणार आहे आपल्याला मॅच भेटायला. लीडर बोर्ड वरती कोण आहे बाबा? आपले कुठे आहेत? QCS सगळे भयानक चाललेत आता, बघायचंय मला. गार्डच आहे ना ती टीम. मस्त खेळाली मन की. आता बघावं लागेल त्यांचे मॅचेस. इसके रॉसी भाई एवढ्यासाच व्हॉट्सअप. ये सीझन सबके एलो अबाव द स्काय आहे. वा 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 वा. भाऊ विचार कर, तुला जर पोचायचं आहे रेडियंट जर पोचायचं तर 500 गाठा लागताय. आता 500 किती माहिती नाही भाऊ. 530 तर आरामात गाठा लागताय भाऊ. काय बोलू भाऊ, इथं नीट नीट 400 बिरशे करता येईना पोरांना, 500 कुठून करावं भाऊ. 500 कुठून करावं भाऊ, 500. इथं आम्हाला 200 क्रॉस करता येईना भाऊ. 500 गाठाचं म्हणतेस भाऊ. अं, दर्द बोलते दर्द. सगळ्यात बघ की. 500 भाऊ चेष्टा आहे का? इट्स पॅराडाईज. आता बघ कसा कसा हाकतेत बघ. आता पूर्ण मॅच मध्ये कसं खेळतेत बघ फक्त. एवढ्या दिवसानंतर आलो, आता कसं खेळतेत ते बघ आता. पिंक्स ड्रॉप फ्रॉम 395 टू 26 एलो बिकॉज ऑफ बैड टीममेट्स. सैड बोलते हैं. ये मेरे इसमें क्या बोलते हैं, लिस्ट में, फ्रेंड लिस्ट में. काय खेळू? इच्छा 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 इच्छा. काय खेळू? Once she was just a girl. Euphoria Team 69 or what, huh?
भाई
Euphoria.
हमसे स्मोक्स ना हो पाए भाई.
प्लेयर 4 ही ऑप्शन है तेरे पास.
लव यू यार प्लेयर 4, लव यू. टेक वन फॉर द टीम.
हैश
भाई
फक.
दो नीचे कर रहा है.
टेक वन फॉर द टीम ब्रो, टेक वन फॉर द टीम. ये स्टीमी ब्रिमी।
अभी जेट को कैरी करना पड़ेगा। नो प्लेस और भाई
जेट
कैसे हो
बॉट में
आप?
है क्या?
मैं बढ़िया हूँ ब्रो, तू कैसा है?
कोई नहीं, साथ में डूब जाएंगे।
ये ये बोलते टीममेट डूबेगे तो साथ डूबेगे बहनचोद। हाँ, ही वांटेड टू ट्राई ई स्पोर्ट्स सो ही जस्ट वेंट टू बिंग्स आश्रम। वाह भाई, ये भी सही है भाई। काश वैसा हो पाता भाई, बट हुआ नहीं। उनके आश्रम में एडमिशन लेने के लिए बहुत टाइम लगता है भाई, मतलब लाइक वो पूरा तपस्या करनी पड़ती है, तो उतना तपस्या हमसे तो ना हो पाया।
That works. Okay. That's reloading. Reloading. That works.
फ्रेम ड्रॉप सर व्हाट?
रिकॉन देगा सोवा, गराज गराज रिकॉन देगा।
इधर आना है।
अबे लग ना।
Spike down A.
That one's dead. I have the spike.
It's a paradise, paradise.
बोल सकता है चेंबर।
नहीं नहीं, रहने दे रहने दे। क्लास
Player standing.
मतलब
Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
फ्लैंक हो सकता है।
I got the spike.
एक सेकंड। When she was just a girl, she expected the world. Dun, 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 dun. Nice one, चलता है।
भागो। सॉरी यार, कॉल
30
पे था, मैं
seconds
बैड।
left.
आया आया।
वाह, ये कर लो पहले, ये कर लो बेंचोत।
ये करके दिखाओ, ये करके दिखाओ।
ये करके दिखाओ बोल के भाई, साले बैट कर दिया तूने भाई, बैट कर दिया तूने, बैट कर दिया। साथ में सामने आने का छोड़ के पीछे से खेल रहा है गांडू साला।
Reloading.
ता 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 ता
अरे C2 को
ता।
देता हूँ रिकॉन बैक से। ये ले ब्रिम स्टीमी। डैडी ब्रिम कम। आ रहा हट हट, गेट हट, गेट हट, हट हट हट।
Teleport ready.
चलते रहो लॉन्डो। गया गया, टीपी लिया, टीपी लिया।
हाँ? कुछ भी। एक फ्लैंकर है, एक गराज, एक गराज, वन मोर गराज।
भाई भाई रनिंग गन किया भाई।
भाई मेरे को विश्वास ही नहीं होता, इतना गंदा। वो नीचे देख रहा तो ऊपर कैसे मारा ये?
One enemy remaining.
कर दे।
गलत बात है भाई, खेलना ही नहीं हमको।
वो ना
नीचे देखो, वैंडल है तुम्हारे। इसकी है, उसको वापस दे दो।
मेरी है भाई, मेरे को जल्दी दे दे भाई। ड्रॉप।
जेट किया ना।
जल्दी दे, ये पे एंट्री दे रहा हूँ फटाफट बिल्कुल। फिर मेरी बॉडी से उठा ही लोगे तुम।
हाँ दे अपने लौंडे को दे दे। अरे जेट ही ले ही दे रे भाई।
रो जाएगा बेचारा, बेचारा रो जाएगा भाई।
मैं यहाँ से जा रहा हूँ, यहाँ पे डैश करूँगा स्मोक करके। तुम तब तक इधर से आ जाओ, फटाफट आओ बिल्कुल फास्ट पे।
नंबर ले शरीफ ले।
Gun here. Scanning ahead.
अबे तुमसे ये नहीं टूट रहा है। बैकस्टैप देख, बैकस्टैप देख। मारो मारो बड़वे को। साइड के पीछे से।
ये दो लोग आ गए बैक से।
पीछे से
जा रहा
पीछे
हूँ, मैं
से।
चेंबर के पास जा रहा हूँ। हाँ चेंबर तेरे पास आ रहा हूँ बेबी।
चल भाग 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 भाग।
ये प्लान
A
करो।
gift. All set. Teleport's ready.
हील दे दो बेबी, हील मुझे भी हील कर दो।
दो जन है राइट साइड। जय कैसा आहे रे? अरे मजेत भाऊ.
Backstab
यो
कर दिया
नितीन
मेरा।
व्हाट्सअप कसा आहेस भाऊ? चेंबूर में ना वाट नाही रे, टाइमपास कर जा. आराम से जा ब्रिम.
One enemy remaining.
हे भगवान.
अरे चिल मार भाई, ऐसे सिल्वर विल्वर मत बोल भाई, मारने लगेंगे फिर हो जाएगा अपना।
भाई वो सिंग 7 बॉट है, एलिमेंट बॉट है, इन्होंने मेरा मेरा सारा ईलो इनकी वजह से हार रहा हूँ मैं।
भाई फिर बनता है माँ बहन. दे गाली भाई, दे गाली.
क्या मैं क्या बोलता हूँ, उनका रैंक क्या है वैसे?
सिल्वर.
क्या लॉबी है? अरे सिल्वर तो ऐसा नहीं।
काय बघ रेडिट नहीं हो रहा है. अरे नहीं हो रहा भाई,
जल्दी आओ, सी आओ।
रेडिट नहीं हो रहा. साला ये
जा
देख
रहा हूँ।
कितना अटक रहा है, देख कितना अटक रहा है, देख ये साला.
दो भी। एक और है, सोवा है पीछे। ठीक कट गया, कटना नहीं था भाई। बैकस्टैब देखो,
That works.
कटना नहीं था भाई।
अरे मैं कॉल पे था, बैठ तुम नहीं पहने थे।
हील दे भाई, मुझे हील दे। एक बैकस्टैब है।
That's 3. Out of range.
One enemy remaining.
कोई बात नहीं ब्रो, तेरे लिए उसको काटेंगे अपन, टेंशन मत ले। कुछ मत लिखो बस।
भाई काहे का जॉड रे भाई, काहे का जॉड. बुड्ढा हो गया रे मैं,
A gift.
अपन उसका बर्फी निकालेंगे भाई, तू टेंशन मत ले।
बुड्ढा हो गया बुड्ढा. 60 पिंग में खेल रहा है तेरा भाई, क्या ही बोले. मुंबई सर्वर में 60 पिंग, किसी को मिलता है तो बोलो भाई. शोमू गिरी है भाई. होएगा नेट वाले ने बोल तो दिया है कि 20th तक आ जाएगा नेट.
तेरा जलवा ये जा रहे क्या? एक शॉट ऑफर है।
अरे उधर देख, हेल्प कर उसको. नाइस वन. एक सिटी है।
तुम्हारा भाई आ गया।
ये पीछे आ चुका है एक।
नहीं आया ये।
छोटू क्या, छोटू था।
अरे ऊपर राइट साइड नीचे.
कूद गया ऊपर राइट साइड, क्या बोल रहे हैं? अरे कंफ्यूज कर दिया आपने।
माय बैड.
Enemy remaining.
नाइस.
अरे शॉट रे।
Never give up.
अरे मेरे को लगा उसको साउंड आ गया. अरे माय बैड, नीचे आने का.
ऊपर राइट साइड क्या
अरे ये मरने के पहले दिया था रे, लेकिन क्या ही बोलूं, अभी वापस बोल नहीं सकता था. बट वेल प्लेड हुआ.
रिवर वैंडल्स के
हाँ मेरे पास है ब्रो.
Anyone have funds?
भाई मैट फिनिश वाली वैंडल चाहिए क्या तुमको?
ठीक है.
क्या है भाई, दे दे।
स्कैम बोलते इसको.
अरे मुझे भाई तुम दो ही नीचे ड्रो, एक बंदा ड्रोन या कुछ डॉगी कर दो बे गराज।
हां
नहीं
वो पता नहीं कहां छुट्टी थी गराज में यार।
डॉगी कर
लेकिन मेरे को नाइफ हो गया मैं।
तो सी ड्रोन देता हूं मैं।
अरे गराज दो ना कुछ।
अरे डॉगी दे स्काई उसको।
Hey.
इधर ये लेफ्ट क्लोज। नाइस।
One enemy remaining.
अरे मैं तभी कह रहा था वो
कुत्ते से मर गया
क्लोज
भाई।
खेल रहा है यार।
सिटी भी केयर.
उसको थोड़ा चिढ़ाओ ना, बोलो कुत्ते से कौन मरता है।
फेवर डिफ नाही रे भाई. जॉबचं काय झालं, भेटली का? नाही रे अजून नाही. आता एक्झाम्स दिलो. होईल लवकरच होईल.
A gift.
तोबा तेरा जलवा, तोबा
अरे ये सब मत
तेरा
लिख ब्रो कॉल पे था भाई,
प्यार।
फिर उसको समझ जाएगा तू चूतिया है।
है उसको क्या समझाना भाई।
उसको बोलना कुत्ते ने भी तो तुझे काट
You want to play? Let's play.
दिया। ऑफ है, पीछे आ जा भाई। दो है क्या? ये नकली है। ये असली मर गया। हिल दे भाई, तेरे भाई को हिल दे।
दिख रहा है क्या?
चल सी चल चल सी आ जाओ जल्दी आओ।
हाँ जा सी जा स्काई। ए वैसे क्लियर ही लग रहा था।
Out of charge. Trap destroyed.
सीलोंग पुश। एक सीलोंग है गधो। नाइस। कर लो प्लांट। ले
Reloading.
एक सिटी आ गया वैसे।
Teleport's ready.
ऑपर आया। बहुत सिटी
पीछे
जब ब्रिम नाइफ कर रहा है। नाइफ ब्रिम नाइफ कर छी। मत कर भाई नाइफ, मैं ही कर लेता हूँ।
रिवर चाहिए क्या तेरे को?
हाँ
ब्रिम
हाँ
ब्रिम क्या कचरा किया रे तूने?
आणि प्लेयरचं काय झालं? भेटत आहे का?
Attackers win.
नाही रे, सोडून दिलं मी ते सगळं.
औकात गुड गेम।
सब छोड़ छाड़ के बैठा हूँ देख मैं. निवांत आहे बघ आता सध्यासाठी. जस्ट चिलिंग माय फ्रेंड. जस्ट चिलिंग माय फ्रेंड. तोबा तेरा जलवा, तोबा तेरा प्यार. बघू आता तर नाही. ओ भाई थँक गॉड. कशासाठी रे? तोबा तेरा जलवा, तोबा तेरा प्यार. डरा दिया बहनचोद. सोडून दिलो म्हणलास ना, तसं सोडूनच दिलंय. काय बोलू आता. टप बोलते बाय, टप बोलते. जस्ट आज जरा टाइम भेटला म्हणून जरा चिल करू म्हणलो, म्हणून जरा आलो, जरा वेळ खेळू मग निघू. अरे नाही रे, त्याच्यासाठी खूप वेगळं ग्राइंड आहे माहिती आहे का. ते जसं तुझं जेवण असतं, खाणं पिणं असतं ना, तसं ते गोष्टी करायला लागतात. त्याला खूप डेडिकेशन लागतं. जसं तू एक्झाम्स, स्टडीज ते सगळं करतो ना, तसं लागतं आहे त्याला. पूर्ण हार्ट आणि सोल गेमिंगसाठी द्यायला लागतं. मग कुठं तर जाऊन प्रो प्लेयर हे ते बनावं लागतं आहे. आता मोफ वाटतंय तरी जीचं जे ओनर आहे त्यांनी म्हणलं आहे की लाईक 2 लाख पर्यंत सॅलरी असती त्यांची. जे पण लाईक हाय ह्याच्यावर असतात, म्हणजे मोठे जे असतात ना गेमर्स, जसं की SK रॉसी आहे, डेथ मेकर आहे, तसल्या लोकांची सॅलरी 50 to 2 लाख आहे. आता तुला त्या लेवलला पोचायचं म्हणलं तर ॲटलिस्ट तुला काय तर करावं लागेल ना. तर विचार कर तुला किती घासावं लागेल. त्या लोकांच्या लेवलला पोचासाठीच एक वेगळी ग्राइंड असते आणि वरनं ई स्पोर्ट्समध्ये परत वेगळी ग्राइंड असं आहे. जेव्हा तू टॉप इंडियामध्ये खेळशील तेव्हा कुठं जर जाऊन तू असं म्हणू शकतो की हां बाबा आता मी अर्न करू शकतो. मग पूर्ण हार्ट आणि सोल जर तू गेमिंगला द्यायला आणि तुला त्या लेवलला नाही पोचला तर खूप लॉस आहे रे. यो ओबी व्हॉट्सअप, कैसा है? वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम मेरे भाई. हाउ आर यू? Yo, Prajot, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How are you, my friend? और बताओ कैसा चल रहा है लाइफ सबका? ला 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 ला। काही नाही बघ. का रे? झंडा है। फेस कैम चेंज किया है किया कि जगह जगह चेंज किया रे। पहले लेफ्ट साइड पे इधर था, अभी वो सेंटर पे लाके खड़ा कर दिया कैमरे को। यो किलर व्हाट्सअप, क्या सीन है? सब बढ़िया सीन है ब्रो। कभी कभी मेरे दिल में
Match found.
बिंग्सला किती असेल रे सॅलरी? समथिंग अराउंड, देख उसका सॅलरी तो लाइक ई स्पोर्ट्स वाइज आई थिंक लाइक 75,000 टू लाइक 1,25,000 असेल, जर एस्टॅब्लिश्ड असेल त्यांची पूर्ण सपोर्ट करणारी असेल तर। अदर देन ई स्पोर्ट उसको जरूरत भी नहीं ई स्पोर्ट से पैसे आने की, वो स्ट्रीमर बोल के ही उसके पास इतना पैसा पड़ा है भाई। उसका नेटवर्थ पूछो भाई, नेटवर्थ। गलत चीज पूछ रहे हो तुम लोग। जॉब मिली नहीं? चल रहा है ब्रो, जॉब का चल रहा है। यो व्हाट्सअप नोबडी शर्मा, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। कैसे हो? टा 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 टा। Yes, I'm pumped. Ta 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 ta.
Jet P4. Jet.
You the Indian jet, my friend? Oh भाई खत्म है भाई, खत्म है, खत्म है भाई, खत्म। एफ नूप दिल संभल जा जरा, फिर मोहब्बत करने चला
This place
है
is a
तू।
testament to science, a testament to folly.
मैं ट्रायआउट देणार, मग ट्रायआउट देणार का कधी? नहीं रे बाबू, चूतिया पाए ट्रायआउट का, पता है क्या? ट्रायआउट दो, ये करो वो करो, बहुत सारे मतलब लाइक ट्रायआउट का कैसा सीन है पता है क्या? एक जो भी निकालता है ना टीम, उसको पता रहना चाहिए कौन कैसा है। स्टार्टिंग को मेरे को भी उतना नॉलेज नहीं था, बट अभी कैसा है ज़रा एक्सपीरियंस होने के बाद ये पता चला है। नाइस शॉट, पिंक डिप बोलते पूरा, मल्टीपल दे ब्रो।
वाह, स्मोक में उड़ा दिया।
भागते हुए गया था ना इसलिए। गंदा फ्लेयर, माय बैड।
नीचे नाइस यार रेस।
क्या हो गया ब्रो?
चल राउंड में पुश क्यों कर रहा है?
अरे जिगल किया ब्रो।
अरे तो जिगल ही ऑब्वियसली 5 लोग आएंगे ना,
बट
पिछले राउंड में तो
एक
करेगा
सेकंड,
नहीं यार।
एक सेकंड भाई, एक सेकंड। फर्स्ट राउंड का मतलब फर्स्ट राउंड ही है ना? फर्स्ट राउंड है ना?
राउंड ही तो मैटर करता है।
पूरा मैप थोड़ी देना गया ब्रो पहले। अरे भाई
गन राउंड में पुश करा कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता, पिस्टल राउंड में
इट्स ओके ब्रो। कितना, अरे कितना बोल रहे को?
हिल कर भाई, कौन है ये? चेंबर चिल कर।
क्या भयानक प्लेयर है भाई। कर दिया भाई, अनफ्रेंड भी कर दूंगा अभी। फ्रेंड लिस्ट में है भाई, इतना कैसा गंदा प्लेयर है भाई। पहले राउंड पे भाई, पहले राउंड पे क्या है, एक कह रहे ला 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 ला, अपने को कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता, देखो अपन छोड़ दिया भाई।
ए भागा एक। अरे बुलडॉग है, बुलडॉग है। एक मिनट भाग रहा है, 1 मिनट भाग रहा है।
मतलब पहुंच गए रहेंगे क्यों?
बाइक उसके पास है, आई थिंक ओमन के पास। क्या गैरेज जा रहा है।
सिटी खेल रहे हैं ना, मैं सिटी वॉच नहीं कर रहा।
से आया मिड। अरे एसएमजी थी ना।
Last player standing.
हो जाने
30 seconds left.
अरे तुम एसएमजी थी ना।
किस पे?
डांस पे।
नहीं
अरे यहाँ पे एसएमजी थी रे क्रैम्प पे, मैंने ड्रॉप की थी मेरे बॉडी पे।
ले लिया ना उसने।
Remember brimstone.
अरे कंटेंट आ गया, अरे नहीं रे,
I'll take
क्या
them.
ही बोलूं।
चेंबर ने ले लिया था शायद।
ठीक है ठीक है।
अभी अपने को पीस ऑफ, मतलब लाइक पीस ऑफ माइंड की जरूरत है भाई। कंटेंट गया, तेल ले रहे, ऐसा है भाई, यही बोलना है।
Okay.
चेंबर का
Caution here.
ट्रैप सुनाई दिया था क्या, कुछ तो था।
तो
अरे यार क्या कर रहा हूँ मैं बैठ। 2 लोग हैं।
आराम से खेल।
Last player standing.
40 हिट है, चेंबर मिड है, हेवन आया।
तीनों 2 मिनट है।
Spike planted.
भाई
Launching smoke.
ये भी ठीक है।
One bullet per enemy. That should be enough, yes?
टी 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 टी। मुंह बंद किया क्या, चालू है? नसीब हाँ नसीब। बी पे है क्या? 2 बी। हंड्रेड एंड 10 सेज।
Reloading.
एक सीटी पूछ रहेगा।
Reloading.
Spike planted.
Reloading.
Last player standing.
Race into the spike site.
वो तो
अभी के बाद राइट ऑफ है।
बी केयर। मिड पे मल्टीपल थे.
ऊपर एक साइड बैक साइड टीपी किया उसने. अरे है वन से स्पॉट तो करो. अरे यार
सही है. नवीन ऑफ स्किन नाही रे 30 आहे. 30 आहे. ऑफ स्किन 30 आहे फक्त कलर चेंज केलाय.
खेलना.
FF करो.
अरे बी पे खेलना चेंबर.
अरे पर दो ऑपरेटर क्यों निकाला? थोड़ा एग्रो खेलते थे. हम लोग का बाय आ रहा है ना ब्रिम.
लो है. नाइस. 142 खाया बे. 142 कसम से भाई. और मल्टीपल थे मिड पे.
Spike planted.
नाइस शॉट.
So what I mean?
ट्रेड ले. सिटी
Enemy
लास्ट वन पता नहीं ब्रो. नाइस वन रे. ले 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 ले.
thrifty.
एक बंदा बी होल्ड कर लो भाई. नहीं होगा जेट से बी होल्ड. मरती रहेगी वो. ब्रिम ब्रूम करो कोई बी होल्ड.
एक के अभी ऑफ लेग की आजा.
बी के बारे.
गन पड़ी है.
मूवमेंट.
I've got your trail.
ब्रिम हेल.
टिम्बरी मर गया. आ गए आई थिंक. स्मोक आया एक. आ गया. क्या
30 seconds left.
ए नीचे
Spike
यार.
planted.
हाँ एक एम है. क्या मर गया साइड पे क्या.
Player standing.
माइनस साइड गया. सेव कर.
Look at me and know that I am by your side.
आउटसाइड बी मिड
Precision kill.
अल्लाह कितना लेट आ गया रे
हमार
Give me blocking sight.
One enemy remaining.
लास्ट मिनट मार दिया क्या?
साइड है
8 last.
Thirty seconds left.
B.
ट्रिप्टी
Weapon choice. It is so personal, no? You pick a gun and it tells me who you are.
I got their omen.
मल्टीपल बी मिड एंड बी केयर
Bomb buddy out.
Hi, doggy.
ए फ्लैंक तो मैं
Grenade.
ये जा रहे हैं. Kelbo. Experience.
Spike down B.
CT का
Grenade.
CT एक.
Satchel out.
Last player standing.
चेंबर सॉरी आराम
ये क्या टाइमिंग है ये?
जॉर्ड वे एंटी एंटी ब्रो अनिकेत व्हाट्स अप वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम मेरे भाई
Satchel out.
हो सके तो तोड़ देना ब्रो कुत्ता है तो
You want to play? Let's play.
आराम से
उधर ही लगा के बैठा है मैं,
कोई
उधर ही
बात-
लगा के बैठा है.
Right आ गया.
Spike down.
अरे
Nice shot.
I've got your
One
trail.
enemy remaining.
लास्ट टाइम
आ गया
Standing.
40.
Spike planted.
बैठ यार.
Paint. Check. Charges. Check. Break. Nowhere in sight.
अरे रहने दे भाई, नहीं होने वाला उसका
बहुत बार पुश करके मारे, छोड़ दे.
अरे वो पुश ही करेगा, उसको और कुछ आता ही नहीं ना, खेलना नहीं आता उसको. बस जाके फर्स्ट पिक दे रहा है उनको बॉट जैसे. अभी देख स्टिंगर लिया, स्टिंगर से पुश करेगा ये. मैं ब्रेन डेड मिलते हैं भाई. Mid
वापस भी
और B है।
दो थे।
You will not kill my allies. Get grounded.
एक जन सिटी से आ जाऊं कोई तो। साइट 1
Ding 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 37.
Go down. Your duty is not over. Know what I mean?
Spike planted.
पहले मेरे को जाने दे।
उधर में
One enemy remaining.
हेवन प्लांट है प्लांट।
हेवन ही रहेगा शायद।
हेवन
Enemy spotted.
लो है नहीं लो नहीं लो नहीं है।
I love explosions.
Gun here.
Last round before the switch.
Use everything you have. We lose it anyway.
They are so dead.
Can I get a job?
ब्रिम मेरे को ड्रॉप दे। थैंक यू।
Let's make some chaos.
अरे shit.
Bomb buddy out.
मिड है मल्टीपल।
Grenade! Get out of my way! That's your
ये हो रहा
88 है।
Last
I've got
player
your
standing.
trail.
है छोड़।
Spike planted.
Like butter.
Let's
Switching
get these things.
sides.
नहीं रहे पता नहीं। अगर कमबैक होता है तो अच्छा है। लिक्विड वर्सेस नाही ना रे बघितलं नाही। लिक्विड जिंकली का? नाही रे अजून टाइमच भेटला नाही मी बघितलं नाही। बॅट साइड कर।
Shit. भाई क्या हुआ क्या? नहीं है।
Last player standing.
Stay in range of my stim beacon.
हवा की हवा हवा बोलते हवा। 7:15 ओवर टाइम। नाइस। बहुत तगड़े टीम आ रहे भाई मास्टर में। सब लोग एकदम अंडरडॉग्स को एकदम नूब बोलते थे भाई, अभी अंडरडॉग्स ही गांड मार रहे हैं, पकड़ गए भाई।
Let's start this party.
सब पहले फनाटिक, लिक्विड, सेंटिनल्स इनको ही जानते थे। एनवी भी नहीं।
Lucky sight.
ये आ जाओ।
क्या मटके मारे तेरे भाई ने?
क्यों टपली दे रहे हैं बार बार?
सिटी गिर सिटी गिर।
सिटी है एक। शेरिफ है उसके पास, सिटी वाले के पास।
Spike carrier
Sir.
down.
क्या करूं मैं?
Spike down A. Wait for me.
एक रैंप पे।
वेट कर वेट कर।
Last player standing.
दो मटके बहुत गंदे बैठे हैं। रैम्स पे एक होल्ड है, तेज दिखा नहीं।
30 seconds left.
फटका खाया भाई। चुप बैठ बे, काहे का हैकर साले, तुक्के बैठे हैं।
If you are not doing well, keep trying. We must keep up appearances.
संभल जा जरा। संभल जा जरा, फिर मोहब्बत करने चला है तू।
Enemy mid.
Take it down.
One enemy remaining.
साइड चेक करा ब्रो।
Bye, Jet.
सिटी रहेगा।
वॉच पार्टी करना करायचं तर सांगा, तुम्हाला वॉच पार्टी पाहिजे तर सांगा, डिस्कॉर्ड मध्ये येऊन बसू, मस्त बघत बसू।
Reloading.
You want to play? Let's play.
वेट कर वेट।
ये आ सकते हो क्या? ये रोटेशन आ गई।
आजा, बी प्लांट कर ले ब्रो जल्दी। जेट ऊपर थी। हाँ
Player standing.
सबको जाके थ्रो करना है। एक के बाद एक के बाद एक कैसे जाते रे? हो।
Match point.
My smokes can block the enemy's line of sight. Once they're blind, move.
To explode. Bomb bite out.
इधर ही बैठा है वो।
Down.
एक सिटी आ रहा है, एक सिटी आ रहा है।
साइड आओ यार,
मारता हूँ, रुक, रुक, रुक।
एक साइड है।
पोजीशन पता चलेंगे।
एल्बो
One enemy remaining.
साइड
Last
है।
player standing.
नाइस वन। वहाँ पे ही बैठा है, मेरे को पता था वहाँ पे ही था बट दिखा नहीं मेरे को कहाँ पे है, आवाज भी नहीं आया उसका।
Here.
Get out of my way.
Launching smoke.
One enemy remaining.
लास्ट वेंट।
अरे आ रहा है, आ रहा है, आ रहा है। Out.
रैम्स गया।
रैम्प, रैम्प, रैम्प है। अभी भी रैम्प है, अभी भी रैम्प है।
ते
Last player
अबे
standing.
क्या कर रहे हो? सब लोग क्या टपली खा रहे हो उससे?
We're here because we're the best. Don't any of you forget that.
लोल।
Out of charges.
ले ले।
Weapon here. Gun here. Watching here. What's this?
Unless नहीं।
रोटेशन आ गया।
50-50। चल। मर गया मैं।
दो मिड है। पुशिंग मिड। मार्केट मार्केट गिर। मार्केट गिर।
One dead.
Last player standing.
3 down.
One enemy remaining.
One
पीछे
down.
पीछे।
Must I do everything?
टाइमिंग देख रहे हो क्या? क्या सेक्सी टाइमिंग हो गया उस पे।
Takes us all very seriously.
Can I get a drop? Thanks.
सेज डिफ। शायद सेज डिफ है। हाँ।
This is where we win.
You want to play? Let's play.
Out of charges.
Satchel out.
ठीक है।
एक फ्लैंक फ्लैंक फ्लैंक।
Out of charges.
साइड है, फ्लैंक में।
Spike
ओमेन
down
ओमेन रे।
B.
ओमेन टीपी मारा था
हाँ
सामने।
साइड है, साइड है, साइड है।
ओके माय बैड।
बैक साइड।
player standing.
Sorry guys.
Defenders win.
अबे तुम्ही गन का ठेवत नाही हातात XD. अरे फास्ट पडण्यासाठी रे, फास्ट पडण्यासाठी काढलेलो एकदम मोमेंटम मध्ये वरती. त्यांनी बघितलं नसतं तर मस्त 3 मागं घेतलो असतो फायलीत, पण चालायचं, काय इश्यू नाही आहे, नो इश्यूज. था 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 था. आता बघू कोणाची मॅच चालली आहे का काय आहे, काय आहे बघू, काय सीन आहे बघू आपण. था 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 था. हम्म. एक सेकंड, कुठे गेलं रे? चॅम्पियन्स चल रहा. ग्रुप स्टेज डे 4. एक सेकेंड, किसका चल रहा है मैच? ओ भाई 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 भाई, ओजी का है क्या? ओके. जाय 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 बोलते क्या? जाय जिया जिया क्या? जाय का और ऑप्टिक गेमिंग का चल रहा है. हाँ, देखना है क्या? ओके एक सेकेंड. पता नहीं साला, इसका मेरे को ये नहीं देना चाहिए, क्या बोलते हैं अपने को, क्या? व्हाट्सअप बड़ी. हेलो हेलो, व्हाट्सअप. काय नाही बघ आता, वॉच जरा मॅच बघणार आहे. येणार आहे का तू? बघणार आहे का मॅच? मैच देखने वाला है क्या? नहीं क्या? तू खेल रहा है तो तू खेल ले, क्योंकि मैं मैच देखने जा रहा हूँ रे. एक मैच खेल के सोने जाऊंगा मैं. ऑप्टिक वर्सेस ये है जाय का, तो देखता हूँ. हाँ अभी क्या करूँ, वैसे भी फर्क नहीं पड़ता, स्ट्राइक दे या कुछ भी दे. हाँ आजा, बैठते हैं ऑन स्ट्रीम ही. एक सेकेंड, दिख रहा है ना वो? एक सेकेंड. चलो रे बाबा. अरे भाई बहुत दिन हो गए देख के. सेटअप नहीं, सेटअप वही है रे.
Okay, y'all. It's do or die, though, right? Optic and Xerxia are preparing for their walkout, so we're going to take this very quick, very short break, and we will be right back. Do not
चलो
go anywhere.
तुम्हारे लिए मैं कास्टिंग करता हूँ गाइस. ऑप्टिक गेमिंग का है, ऑप्टिक गेमिंग वर्सेस जाय. जाय ही बोलते हैं ना, XI. वेट लॉस किया नहीं रे, जरा चल रहा है. बहुत दिन के बाद. मेरे को पता नहीं वॉच पार्टी, पता नहीं भाई ऐसे वॉच पार्टी करने देते क्या नहीं, पता नहीं भाई. डायरेक्ट कल देखा तो डायरेक्ट स्ट्राइक. What is AIDS of? I also don't know, bro. It is just like chutia only, bro. Just like chutia in Marathi, but. आता तुला काय सांगू रे ओमी. Means F. lol. कितना छोटा कीबोर्ड है भाई, सेम कीबोर्ड है मेरे पास. बट द थिंग इज कि हाइपर एक्स का नहीं है, गरीब का है. चैनल गायब कल सुबह. लोल. जेडा वर्सेस है ना गेम 2. ओ भाई तुझ्याकडे छोटा आहे कीबोर्ड. ओके मतलब दोस्त गाली बका था मेरे को. यस एब्सोल्युटली राइट. भाई इनका कास्टिंग कैसा रहता देखा क्या? फुल प्रोफेशनल, मस्त बैठने के लिए मस्त गेमिंग चेयर्स, पूरा LCD अंदर तक घुसा हुआ, कपड़े बिपड़े मेकअप प्रिडिक्शन दे दो। ऑलवेज ऑप्टिक भाई, ऑप्टिक तोड़ेगा रे। पता नहीं बट अंडरडॉग्स भी परफॉर्म भयानक करते हैं भाई। ये जाए पता नहीं, ये खेला था ना फाइनल में, फाइनल्स नहीं, ये पहले भी खेला था ना टॉप 5 टीम में। 2-1 बोलता है मैं, 2-1 हो सकता है, 2-1। मैं 2-1 इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ क्योंकि वो सेफ है रे। और सेंटिनल्स बोलो या जितने भी टॉप टीम रहने दो, टफ चल रहा है अभी मैच। 2-1 इज लाइक मैप स्कोर दादा, ठीक है मैप स्कोर 13-7, 13-8। कैसा है रे? अरे एकदम मजे में रे एमके, तू बता। गुड गेम, तू था क्या? ओपोनेंट जेट आया था अभी, ऐसा स्कैम था क्या रे? नाइस, मैं देखा नहीं रे, हमारे में मच कर रहे थे, मैंने तो हाफ स्ट्रीम में उसको अनफ्रेंड भी कर दिया। वो कैंपर का उल्टा लिख के आया था ना, दोस्त फ्रेंड लिस्ट में था, अनफ्रेंड कर दिया भाई। मच करने वाले टीममेट्स नहीं चाहिए। टीम में हेवन था, हेवन में था क्या? लोल लोल मैं देखा नहीं रे, वो अच्छी टीम थी बट सेकंड वाला बोलेगा तो स्प्लिट था अभी जस्ट।
Welcome back. Our teams are in place.
टीम में हेवन था,
They are ready
नाइस।
to battle. Welcome to the stage.
ऐड किया क्या नहीं?
and
अच्छा है रे बंदा, हेवन अच्छा है बट अगर नहीं बे, मेरी टीम में गॉडेल हेवन था। स्प्लिट पे बोल रहा है क्या? नाइस। हमारे तो मच कर रहे थे भाई, गंदे प्लेयर। कितना अच्छा लगता है भाई स्टेज पे परफॉर्म करना भाई। ये एल डियाब्लो दीदा स्टेज बग। अबे स्टेज भयानक है भाई, वो इंटरनेशनल स्टेज है। उसको बोला कैरी किया तो टीम में ले नाइस। अरे उसका वो कंटेंट क्रिएटर बोल के है ना, उसका वो भी खेलना चाहिए रे। हेवन को भी लो यार, मस्त प्लेयर है वो। जॉर्ड है वो, जॉर्ड।
Ooh, Cruz holding that flag up, y'all. Rematch, revenge, redemption, rivalry. You can feel the pressure, the nerves. Ooh, I'm sweating.
आपल्या इथे होणार आहे का लैंड टूर्नामेंट बाय स्काई स्पोर्ट्स? बहुत टाइम मतलब पता नहीं, कर भी सकते हैं।
I think you can start to read into some of the things that are different between these two teams.
Yeah.
The way that Xerxia conduct themselves, they're just happy to be here. They're there, they're out on the stage, they're reveling in every moment of it. This is their big opportunity.
अरे हाँ रे, गॉडेल था पहले, गॉडेल फिर डिसबैन किए, फिर वापस से उसको कंटेंट क्रिएटर किए, बहुत किए रे। एकदम प्रॉपर टीम चाहिए रे।
For these teams that come in, I'm serious about it.
Oh my gosh, I'll be honest, Cruz is usually a bit of a jokester. To see him
Sky Sports is like क्या बोलते हैं
he's usually
अपना
just, like,
VCT
poking fun and
इंडिया
being
के लिए।
silly. But all right, I think we are
With prize pool.
watching our teams getting ready, getting into that mindset. Jess, I like to always tell you to put your little coach cap on.
Yeah.
So, what are these teams saying to each other right now?
I mean, I hope it's more than you can overcome the cringy comps, boys. Don't worry.
अरे सच में Sky Sport is like VCT for India भाई।
You know what you're capable of. Of course, we've seen the maps, and they will be
With prize
expecting some
pool.
new, fresh ideas here. Of course, we said there's a sort of rematch map-wise in to come. You know, in the latter.
बट सिर्फ लिमिट नहीं करना चाहिए इंडिया के लिए, बाहर के भी लोग लाने चाहिए, फिर बहुत बढ़ेगा अपना। पैसा वाइज VCT से भी ज्यादा है बट स्काई स्पोर्ट इज स्काई स्पोर्ट्स भाई।
Because both teams had an
Woo!
unsuccessful
Let's go pick!
most recently, and it's Xerxia's map pick, so I would expect them to have something different. I think this feels
कैसा है chain bin डाल के फुल फॉर्म में
and Optic have a really deep map pool.
भाई। ये बंदा बहुत गंदा मारता है भाई, सच में बोलता हूँ। इसके वो क्या बोलते हैं, मार्शल के शॉट और लाइक चेंबर का वो डीगल का भाई
Josh, I keep
बंदा
on thinking about how you were saying like Optic is feeling this immense pressure. They don't want to disappoint their fans. I mean, what?
यस
how can they
एब्सोल्युटली
shape
भाई
that thought process?
ये जब हारते हैं ना भाई बहुत बुरा लगता है सच में बोलता हूँ
I mean, so much of the game is that mental component. And to start
वो
out,
एफएनएस भाई एफएनएस कब से खेलता है भाई ये एफएनएस ना कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी लिमिनोसिटी सीएसगो के टाइम का बोल रहा हूँ सीएसगो के टाइम का
There we go.
You didn't even let me say Prime Gaming
भाई
agent select.
साहब विक्टर को क्या दिए देख भाई नियॉन ही उठाई है भाई
You're done.
I'll
You're
personally
done.
apologize to Mr. Bezos, all right?
Oh my gosh.
This got me going instantly because Xerxia are actually going back to an old composition that they ran. Previously, they had Fox on the Jet and Surf on the Raze, but Optic are trying something just brand new. We've seen Neon being run, but this is Victor now.
अभी देखते हैं भाई कैसा खेलते हैं
Both of the first two maps.
This is unreal to me. I love the fact that we see Crashies bringing the KO as well. I mean, the last time, if those who are not wondering what those yellow flashing lights around the agents there mean, we look at the last time they played against, was it Cloud9? They ran the Ash to the Breach, the Chamber, Raze and Viper. This is
लग रहा है बहुत मारेगा पता नहीं भाई मेरे को भी ऐसा ही लग रहा है भाई उसने निकाल के चेंबर ही निकाला है तो लाइक एंट्री निकालने के टाइम पे देखना है अपने को कौन कैसा खेलता है यहाँ पे एंट्री अच्छा है इनके पास जाय बोलते हैं ना जाय जाय नहीं बोलते जाय जाय है शायद जाय इनके पास एंट्री वेंट्री है बराबर इनके पास कैसा खेलते वो देखने का बस
So it's time to send it over to our casters. Pansy, Hypoc, take it away, and woo, Pansy is back, y'all. Pansy.
ये देख भाई let's go
welcome back
nice feels good no it is an absolute honor to be back and what a game to come in on I mean a bit rough for you mate potentially
I was going to say straight out of the frying pan into the fire because this is going to
इनकी कास्टिंग कैसे रहती देख रहे हो क्या भाई मजा भाई
fantastic points they're already about composition
हालांकि I guess it's pronounced as Sia
expand a little on why
okay
you think specifically Fracture is something to really tune in on here because I think it stood out to me on paper but as you said Sideshow really did hit some of the markers there
both teams got spanked in the last appearance I think that's fair
क्या
to
पता
say.
भाई कोरियन है क्या कोरियन टीम है क्या
for Optic this is I mean a real test here because we were talking about some of the gimmicks that the Optic feel as if they're ready for this is the
एपेक का फुल फॉर्म क्या है रे
for me this is
जीता मैसेज वॉच आइसलैंड में ठंड है क्या वाह भाई पता नहीं भाई आइसलैंड स्नो गिर रही है क्या या फिर समर है उधर पता नहीं मेरे को आइसलैंड बोले तो आइस पड़ता है क्या भाई जितना ज्यादा पैसा दोगे उतना मूड से कास्टिंग करेंगे तो देख लो कितना पैसा मिल रहा होगा भाई ये भी सही है
Look at this stack on A site, Lauren. There's 4 members of Optic here. And actually, Xerxia are drifting.
भाई उसको चेंबर को अकेला छोड़ दिया क्या वाह बेटा वाह
Pretty comfortable with his setup.
देख रहे हो कॉन्फिडेंस देख रहे हो उसके ऊपर अकेले को साइड छोड़ दिया
like a massacre's about to go down but we wait patiently and not too much has been given away keep in mind this looks like it's got a lot of burst potential to it and any
तो रीड देखते हैं भाई कौन रीड करता है
integral at this point
भाई 4 जन भाई
everything required even without necessarily knowing it unless that prep has run deep
for Xerxia here this is all
ये इनिशिएट बराबर हो गया ना खत्म है फिर अरे गलत हो गया रे गलत हो गया
And you look at fallback plans, what you got?
वहाँ पे
25
देख
seconds and not many
निकला ही
bursts to
नहीं
go
वहाँ पे
already. I love this rotation from Crashies, just instantly leaning away a little bit, hitting that support almost towards Ye.
रीड बोलते हैं भाई ऑप्टिक का
Contingency plan not too far off.
Yeah, Fox staying behind, just going to try and plant the seeds, but again, this utility untouched here. 10 seconds left here. Crew's going to find one on the way in though.
Yeah, but again, based on here, time being bought 5 seconds now. This is perfect. You put your life on the line.
गलत खेला
Wait, what? Hold on. This is still very much up in the air. Victor is throwing his body into this. And that's what he needs, a confident start. And Fox is now the only one standing. He's gone. Optic, big beginnings.
निकाले भाई
and let's
ऑप्टिक
talk about Victor having impact in that round.
Well, thank God for
मेरे को लगा मारेगा बोल के यार
still got him, found the kill on Ye. Again, he just had to play time there. It's unfortunate an angle opens up for him.
बट वो स्कोप के वजह से नहीं लगा
I mean, what a pistol round.
टाइमिंग बोलते
frantic rotation back towards B site. Optic, I don't know if that was just the all-out plan, whether or not they've devised this from the get.
रीड किया है भाई, ऑप्टिक ने सही रीड किया है
Potential here, having a neon, but Victor coming up huge here.
भाई, इसकी फ्रेंजी भाई.
Fantastic.
Let's go. I don't think Victor's necessarily one of those players that needs that perfect beginning, big confidence booster. But considering his previous performances have not been to the caliber we'd like,
it can't hurt. It definitely can't hurt.
Exactly that. It just gets you
especially
feeling the game
with a new
early.
new agent. Those are
Instantly
big confidence
feeling
boosters.
okay, right choice. We're looking good in this. Good read on it. And for Xerxia, we still have to just kind of touch base on this comp as well, considering this is something that they've
Spectre.
fallen back to. But again, just a simple little piece, no real
Lol.
anything to talk about for the purchase coming from Xerxia. This should be clean for Optic.
कैसा खेलते देखा क्या, कैसा खेलते देख.
Minimum that you'd want here for them. Any damage is golden. Anything that they can get away from this.
ये फ्री फायर देखा क्या, हैक कर रहा है भाई, क्रैशिस हैक कर रहा है, हैक कर रहा है. फ्री फायर उधर कैसे दिया.
Free progress towards some of his ultimates, and it will get cleaned up there. Scary will find the consolation.
13-4 prediction.
To fall for Optic, but
अब इनका बाय राउंड अगर निकाल ले तो फिर बोल नहीं सकते, बट मेरे को भी लग रहा है ये ज्यादा लेने नहीं देंगे इनको राउंड. बट अभी देखते हैं क्या सीन करते हैं.
Some of these defensive setups from Optic, whether or not they're happy to kind of greet Xerxia at the front door, actually go exploring for these first bloods on defense. I've definitely got my eye on.
I want to see Victor pop this out.
अरे जिता माझा मेसेज दिसत नाही का रे. नाही ना, तुझं वरचं काय, आइसलँड में थंड है क्या, एवढंच आहे तुझं मेसेज. मी सांगू नाही शकत रे. ये क्या था.
But a quick response. Xerxia, perfect response in kind as well, reading the play very well. Audio cue alone should set you up for that, but still, Spike gonna go down and they can't really deny it, so it's a play back in, and that almost got messy, but will control it well enough to take down Victor. And again, you look now towards Optic, what can you do?
बहुत गंदा था भाई, मर गया था ऑलमोस्ट.
The problem being, Fox has actually invested his wall perfectly here on the back of that early round aggression. Fox, well, actually, Surf gonna get caught again.
Gets away.
Yeah, gets marved off the rope.
बच गया बे.
Optic is just gonna revert back to maybe doing some damage, but
माहिती नाही ना मला, तेवढंच मेसेज आला.
FNS spots a pixel out of place. They got a second one.
Yeah, Ye's still in this, and if they keep going, there is time. It's not a great deal of time, but there's a little bit of it left, so that will be dwindling. Trying to keep him locked in on this. Ye going to try and bully his way out. Sushi Boy's gone down. And we're looking at how many's still alive here, and Scary, the only one standing, and, well, going to try and back away for now. Optic, though, do come away with only 2 standing, but you take that every day of the week.
That's an Optic win in my book, to be honest with you. There's one rifle carried across here. So take a look. I mean, Surf's not on the blade storm yet. That's something you...
तुझं व्हॉट द फक आता यायला आहे मेसेज, कॉपी पेस्ट कर बघू, वाचलो तर वाचतो ते, कारण की मला तुझे मेसेज तर आले नाही. आता टाकला तर वाचू शकतो मी.
Got a little bit awkward there. I mean, Victor finds that kill. He gets the upgrade after the ultimate's used as well. It could be...
यानी ले घान वाचला भाऊ, बहुत गंदा बचा ये.
Even find the defuse there if it's early enough, but so she put their first on the board. Again, light armor scattered across here, but Optic looking better, at least financially here. More aggression. Look at it. Look how proactive this is. Marv's found a kill.
Already this early on, getting hyper proactive. And look at Victor. No way did they expect him. And the spike! Oh, you are just grinning at that point. Yeah, Fox finds success, but at what cost? The spike's down in such an awkward position, and Victor hasn't stopped. He's continued forward. Going to re-clear the site, take that space right back away, alleviate some of those worries that would have been building in the backlines, and Xerxia left with 3, but in really suboptimal positions, losing such information on this map. It's kind of almost instantly...
छोड़, ये देख, read देख इसका, भाई.
Perfect for him, yeah. Fox just knows nothing about that side of the map. He has to shift walk through, try and clear the other side of underpass, maybe for Sushi Boys to come through, but and Scary, unfortunately, now been forced away. No real opportunity for him to fight back through with the smoke going down.
बंदा डायरेक्ट सीवर्स गया बे, 1 सेकंड भी रुका नहीं.
Really the objective for Xerxia here at all.
So let's talk about trying to shut down someone like Victor, because so far he's kind of run rampant throughout the first couple of rounds, right? Maybe just testing the waters and finding so much success, it's just kind of overbounding, right? You find the spike, you dip around, you find the player who slipped the net, you come back, you get everything you wanted, right? Like that's dreamy for a player like him. How do you deal
Why?
with that if you're Xerxia now?
What's
So
up,
it has
bro?
to be now higher priority than you're expecting
@J.
potentially. There has to be an adjustment coming
Yeah,
in.
for sure.
Jay,
I mean,
fan falling or
particularly
what?
the attack, it leans towards Fox and Sushi, maybe playing a little deeper, anticipating some of these hits. But like I said, with a new composition, it comes down to the variety. If Optic have a number of different looks in order to achieve this early round territory control, or even the first blood, just forcing Xerxia back into a more pressured position. I mean, you've got to see something early on, because this effectively could spiral out of control very quickly here with, I mean, whether or not serves actually, yeah, he's one away here, so potential to find the blade.
What the fuck, smoke किया था क्या? Lol.
So quickly, and it's just on the back of one smoke. I think actually Xerxia have the audio cue. They're almost
खत्म भाई, ये बंदा पकड़ के मारने वाला है ऐसा लग रहा है मेरे को.
Victor's able to just slip the net.
And this disruption alone, you set the precedent now, right? Because if you're
ये अकेला पकड़ के मारता है देख.
round going forward, you have to be at least cognizant of the chance that it happens. So it changes how you approach the game.
Add 20 seconds to your early round game plan.
You have to. Otherwise, it can keep happening potentially. And Xerxia again getting more pressure early game. Victor, he's feeling confident, and why not? The man's absolutely uncaged at the moment. Still going to keep space. It doesn't even have to be the kill at this point. Just presence alone dices up half of this map.
And this is a perfect example. You can see Scary invest in a smoke here just to try and you know, deter Optic from just walking out A main to look for this first blood. So now Xerxia will actually call an audible here. But this is awkward timing actually. If you look at Marv's coming across now towards
भाई इनके पास map control है
how they
भाई.
find the kill on Crashes. Crashes just has to play his life. He can literally hold the rope. It's one of the easiest kills to find here.
And they've kind of propped up Yave, sent him a little deeper towards A main. He can kind of take that space away and hold what they had before. Now they have that early rotation you noted of Marv, but you're right, it's Crashes who still has to hold presence. Ult comes in, Surf takes down Marv.
Nice.
Big follow-up as well from Surf. Massive work from him. Victor, never too far away though. But there's still a player here and it's still Crashes. Still holding space. Spike yet to go down.
Oh no.
Sushi Boys
Nice.
going to deliver on the rope, and now just Yay alive. Xerxia finding answers here, finally.
Yeah. I mean, really diligent on the approach there. Actually, the Rolling Thunder didn't actually clear anything, but Surf followed.
ऐसा खेले तो फिर टफ होने वाला है मैप ये वाला. अरे ये लोग ऐसे आराम से खेलेंगे ना, हो जाएगा भाई. आराम से कोई भी जीत सकता है.
Has to come out eventually and try and find something. But the adjustment once again, Scary. They pop a smoke on there. They don't even entertain pushing tower, which is crucial for me.
This is good mid. Not necessarily mid-round.
कितना चेक करता है देख रहा है, कितना स्लो चेक कर रहा है.
Either from Xerxia, which, as much as I know a lot of, you know, the buzzword of the day is, you know, cringy comps and all this, you know, I get it, it's fun, we like memes. But again, just nice mid-round adjustments, good identifying of problems, and again, this is off the back of that early aggression from Victor, and they still were able to come into this round and look quite well established.
I'd counter that with it being an early round adjustment. It was literally on the back of a little bit of pressure. So the fact that Xerxia now already are aware of it, like I said, they need to keep this in check the first few rounds. That's absolutely crucial to their success in this half.
Now, again, I don't know if you caught a glimpse of it there, but I certainly did. We're going to see Yay breaking out the op nice.
Shimbur diff.
So, again, new look coming back in. It's that back and forth, right? It's like, okay, well, you adjusted to us with rifles. Well,
चेंबूर ही नहीं है रे भाई, चेंबूर डिफ कैसा होगा?
Hey, Victor take the space and then just post up Yay.
Absolutely.
It's dreamy stuff, and again, this is such mental work for Xerxia now to try and keep track of all of this, because you've got another big problem added to your plate right
ये
now.
मरने वाला है, ऐसा क्यों लग रहा है?
Yeah, so how do they identify this? Because they know that purchase will be coming through. And already, Yay. That's a punish. That's a big punish, Sushi Boys.
Prediction or what?
Yeah, TP'd into the wrong one.
That's pretty devastating. Now this falls to the rest of the team, right? You've now had a bit of a problem already going in front of you. Rez comes back out, so you can have 5 still standing for Xerxia, and well, FNS did well enough to try and stop the rot, try and stop that roll coming in, but already Victor punished. A quick follow-up. Crashies, though. FNS still holding this side. They know that Sushi Boys is here, and Crashies in the back line still finding more. They're doing everything they can to hold on to this, but Cruz!
What? Somehow. I mean, Crashes went absolutely huge for Optic there.
Let's kind of hit the brakes and talk me through that round, because we just saw
क्या था?
a ridiculous start.
I'd love to try.
क्या था?
Sorry, mate.
क्या था?
I mean, it turns into an absolute. And this is the
भाई क्या था?
Xerxia are able to create some of these scenarios.
Crashes ने गांड मारी, उसके बाद Cruz.
That's when you really test kind of the. I mean, the communication aspects, right? It's all these things where they have to play very reactive to not allow Xerxia to get into this sort of position.
भाई साहब.
Live for the ball. They love scrapping it out in rounds like that.
वो चेंबर बोल रहा हूँ, वो साइफर अटक गया था रे, कुछ नहीं कर सकता था वो. वेट ही करना था उसको. बट भाई क्राइसिस ने क्या खेला और क्रूज ने क्या खेला भाई
big swing factor for them.
What you want,
गलत
middle of no man's land, not much to it. This, again, I feel like a broken record, but clean's the name of the game for me here. Try and not allow Victor any space to breathe in this. Don't let him close the gap.
Don't peek him.
Yay! No one's going to give you a second chance, though. Surf's just spamming it out as safe as possible. Crashy's about to do his best Stewie 2K impression. Through the smoke, it works real well. Welcome to NA, baby. Crashy's going to find Sushi's, but it's all it is. As it should be. Should be. Just fine. It is. So there we go. Zosha kind of stabilizing, 3 standing.
भाई
That's fine for me.
Immediately, I mean, it's unfortunate timing for FNS to be caught behind the smoke, but in Xerxia, no nonsense at all on the way in. As soon as they find that, they immediately convert that to side control.
अब टिक ने टाइम आउट लिया भाई लोग
I know there's kind of ebb and flow to it when you want to address the problems, and I want
वो
to hit those.
इसके पहले का राउंड हारना नहीं चाहिए था रे हारे कैसे मेरे को भी नहीं पता चला क्रैशी ने इतना अच्छा निकाला था
I want early timeouts like this to instantly address it.
Well, similar situation to what we were discussing with Xerxia, right? These early fact-finding rounds
Right,
where you get a feel for how the opponent's going to play. Actually, there hasn't really been a massive adjustment.
अच्छा खेल रही है भाई
One round where they did kind of feel a bit of presence in A main.
Sure.
They drift away, but I mean, this anti-eco was perfect. It's the one where they stack up. They're literally playing for trades, just in case Optic are pulling something like the pistol round once again. It's really, really well handled. But I mean, look at it here. There's nothing behind this purchase here. Yes, Victor's got his ultimate coming online next round, regardless. Yeah, he obviously burning up the tour de force, but the operator's going to be just out of their reach for the next few rounds.
देख रहे हो क्या
That was really the round where you then look to say, actually, if Optic
कैमरा जिधर है वहाँ पे लाइट मस्त डाल के बैठे हैं
I guess we look at who's having impact so far. I don't think this is one where I really want to look at Ye too much yet. Just the way the economy's gone, he hasn't had that opportunity after that round. Kind of took away from it. A little bit of a mistake made and a punish off the back, but at 3-4, this has been a close affair. Quiet from him so far, considering we know how high he can achieve.
I'll be honest, it being a close affair.
भाई सच में यार Valorant is like सच में भाई बहुत like team game है अपन जो competitive में खेलते हैं ना भाई उसके मामले में तो भाई 100 गुना ज़्यादा ये करना पड़ता है भाई
Walking away potentially with all of it, and speaking of walking away with all of it, look at that space.
Bye.
Absolutely wanted none of that.
भाई इनके पास तो map control.
Optic have to respect that though. If you're going to go aggressive on one side, you got to give up somewhere on the map. There's not much else they can do. Ult's invested galore, and FNS is going to be the first port of contact. Going to spin forward. Oh, dearie me. A little bit of a fumble. A little overzealous. Yeah, didn't love it, but hey, pressure cools and mistakes get made. For now though, Zerxia not making many. Defuse though, keep that in the back of your minds because Ye ain't stopping. Ye finally comes off, takes down 2, but dips back away and Scary gets the punish. And now look what remains. It's Victor and they've got utility galore and they've got time on their side. But he's got the shot. Finds Cruz. Patym, he knows he's gone too far away. It's time to try and get the hell out of there as Scary just has to sit back and wait.
What a round. This is another example of what we discussed earlier. As soon as they feel that presence, they actually read the map perfectly. They know there's going to be space towards B main.
ये map select किसका है? Okay. तो इनका ही है Zai या सिया का. तो इनका map select है तो ये कर रहे हैं बराबर खेल रहे हैं अभी देखते हैं. भाई सिर्फ अपन रिलोड नहीं करते हैं 2 गोली मारने के बाद सर्व भी करता है भाई.
They don't want to scrap it. They don't want to scrap in the early round.
They've identified it so perfectly because there's something to be said about aggression and how to use it well and how to respond to it, and Xerxia are responding in the most perfect manner. Now the flip of that then becomes, okay, Optic, where's that next layer? Where's that next layer for you then? Let's see what you can do to adjust. There's a double stack coming out. First time we've seen this. Victor waiting. Ye gonna get the first try and play in Victor and unleashes absolutely nothing. And Cruz just seeming to make sure he's dead. It's good.
No, he was checking for a trap. He was checking just in case there was a trap. Yeah.
जरूरत नहीं थी मेरे भाई.
Gotta make
Never
sure.
be too careful.
No.
जरूरत नहीं थी. जरूरत नहीं
5-3. 4v4 now.
Oh my.
Little setups that Optic are going for haven't found as much success as maybe they'd like. We've seen a look from
क्रैशी बोला मैं एस लूंगा बोल के अल्टी निकाला था भाई. गलत है.
seems all too aware.
हाँ मेरे को भी लगता है भाई बट गलत था वो.
Just about 45 seconds left now. See what the adjustment is here from Xerxia. Crash is going to feel a little bit of heat here. He's actually only got a bulldog, so really going to be banking on him to find more than one. Xerxia don't like something they've seen. Maybe caught an audio cue of a rotation here. Yay actually tagged up pretty low, so if they want to try and convert this damage at least and find an easy kill on the way in. But Optic are here as 3 already.
Yeah, correct read. And the audio cue is well and truly noted.
Oh, Yay stunned up.
But there hasn't been punished at all. Still standing, well, standing's a strong word. 25 HP and crouch, cowering in the corner, 10 HP. But look at it, they've got no idea! And Yay gonna find 2, but does it deny the time? 5 more seconds and Scary still stands. Gonna try and get that spike down with Sushi Boy's holding his side. Crashies meanders around, finds the frag. And now the 1v1. He knows he's still lingering around.
Crash has got full util.
And he might as well use it. Flash over the wall. Little pre-fire to get that wall down. Need to follow, clears the corner. All of this is time, seconds dwindling away and Scary. Spotted and decimated Crashies. Great work.
Clutch that one out, but again, you got to give credit to Yay. Just playing that, so you can see them.
अचानक से ये मुंबई लॉबी का वर्ड क्यों बने?
Crashies delivers with a Red Bull clutch here for Optic, and a much needed one to keep this close.
बहुत गंदा मारा इसने लास्ट को.
5-4 the scoreline now.
10 seconds left.
See, yeah, just waiting for the moment to strike. Actually, Scary coming through with the trade as quick as he did is almost a godsend for them.
Yeah, good spacing on the way down.
Again, I mean, the utility makes the difference here. Yeah, he has so much to work with here, and beautifully played by Crashies, honestly.
Yeah, well done.
विक्टर बोला बचा लिया भाई, बचा लिया इसने भाई. मेरी गलती से राउंड हारने वाले थे, बचा लिया भाई क्रैशी ने. बार क्यों कर रहा है, बार क्यों कर रहे हैं?
Okay, well now they've got at least the first inkling of what's being used against them, but again, bear in mind that Victor did throw in that aggression as well, so there's a couple of unanswered areas, and Xerxia seem aware of the possibility. You can see that they're eyeing up that side that Victor has pushed. Rez comes in, Scary's back up.
ये पिक लेके जाने वाला है, एक पिक लेके पीछे जाने वाला है.
He still wants this space, but there's 2 players on the other side. Spots the shoulder, more than enough for Yay.
ये मारेगा भाई, ये नहीं छोड़ेगा अभी. ऑपरेटर का पूरा फायदा लेगा ये.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the re-aggress here. That's
ये नॉर्थ अमेरिका के नाम पे सारे हाफ एशियन ही है. भाई ये बहुत नेक्स्ट लेवल खेल रहे हैं भाई.
Everything is answered. So it's a 3v3 probably post plant now. I don't think anyone can do damage until Spike is down. But look at this wrap from Victor. Caught out, but Victor now gonna be so noted. Still gets one on the way down. Stun comes in. And loved.
The combo with the stun. Wow. Somehow.
वो stun और इनकी अल्टी.
How does Xerxia even get into sight there? But again, I was almost going to criticize without any utility from Cruz. Scary actually doesn't even.
टफ है भाई, टफ है ये मैच, टफ है भाई.
Anyway, and they give Yay another sitter.
ओ भाई.
Optic will tie it up.
खेल रहे हैं भाई, खेल रहे. लॉन्डे लोग खेल रहे.
This shot from, I mean, this one. Here again, it's just a single swing. This was what was beautiful.
Real nice.
You don't miss, man. You don't. Well,
wait,
other than that,
why did they leave that in the play?
Just cut off the first.
True, you were an Optic.
ये बाहर कैसे नहीं गया? तेज बाहर कैसे नहीं गया? अटक गया शायद वो.
5-5. Let's kind of take stock, right? Let's kind of roll it back because we kind of came into this with a little bit of worry when it comes to Optic potentially, with the pressure and everything out there, but also Xerxia kind of rolling back a comp here as well. This was a little bit of an unknown.
Blind हो गया.
At least with how they're approaching this map being fracture.
वो दोनों को तो स्टन लगा था. ये ब्लाइंड शायद पता नहीं. मेरे को लगा वो देख लिया, पीछे जा रहा था. क्या ही बोला अभी? इंटरवैलो. ये जगदीश कहाँ से आ गया कोच में? लोल. ये भी सही है भाई. कुछ दिखा नहीं होगा. नहीं रे, मेरे को लगता है वो जंप मार के बाहर निकल सकता था, बट नहीं गया वो.
Was a bit of a stark reminder that it can happen to anyone. Now, Xerxia to me have, I don't think exceeded expectations, because I think we should be already respecting them to that degree at this point, right? They're a dangerous team. They can certainly put teams into their, uncomfortable areas. They can really make them sweat in this. I think we've all noted that. And now we have to see the depth of it, which is all.
भाई मैं अगर कोच रहता था ना, पूरा रेडबुल का वो पूरा जो फ्रीज है ना, या रेफ्रिजरेटर, उसमें से सारे के सारे रेडबुल पीता था भाई। चश्मा भयानक रिफ्लेक्ट मार रहा है भाई लवा। क्या करूं भाई, वो ये करना पड़ेगा मेरे को, क्या बोलते इसको, पता नहीं, अगर ये करूंगा तो और रिफ्लेक्शन आएगा, पता नहीं ये तो और रिफ्लेक्ट करेगा भाई। क्या फर्क पड़ता है EU के अलावा हर टीम में एक हाफ एशियन है, जितना तो एशिया वालों को ही है इनडायरेक्टली भाई।
Already noted, and yay with a dirty off angle, going to find Surf, expecting the drop, and it's correct.
Bye.
It's a little bit weird, but Marv's got it. Xerxia this time, again, it must be brutal to walk into this because you just
वो देख के से दिल को ऐसा ये हुआ बे।
These approaches, and this time not much capability to do anything with it. As Cruz, your last one alive, and he's being closed in on. Going to punish one, spins, expected the second, can't do anything with it. Victor, nice work, and Optic sitting with now the lead.
Doing actually on the verge of
लास्ट राउंड है, देखते हैं अभी क्या करते हैं। पिया
Sushi Boys and Scary got their ult, but
और बता टेक विद शैडो कैसा चल रहा है प्रैक्टिस? ओ भाई,
we're now looking back at what was round 4 initially with that purchase. This is another round where Optic are going to feel very, very comfortable. And again, I'm seeing exactly what I wanted to with the new composition, which is variety.
Okay.
There's a number of different setups that they've kind of
हमेशा यही कर रहा है भाई।
executed perfectly in the area, but some of these ones where they sit and hold deeper have also looked great for Optic.
You can see the intention just to set Victor in motion, but surely it's been read. Look at them, 2 players posted up for this. Spots out one, good punish from Fox. That's great work. But now, how much more do they know about this piece? Have they already expected Marv? Yeah, absolutely read it. Xerxia, good work already from Fox there. And an upgrade as well.
रीड बोलते, कुछ करने की जरूरत नहीं। ये लोग बस पुश कर रहे बोल के आराम से रुको भाई, जरूरत ही नहीं है।
Double down on this, but there's 2 players on the other side. Oh, he gets one. Scary is just playing for time, man. He ain't so fussed by this. They want to find Yay potentially. Now they're worried though, because the spike's just been lost. No one can get there in time. Support's there, but it's a little isolated. FNS finds Fox as well. It's 2v2 now. Spike being left.
He's going to catch him on the rope.
Devastating. And you're right. He's found Surf.
नसीब गांडू है भाई, नसीब गांडू है भाई।
Perfectly, the book gets shut in their face. A fumble, a misstep, and FNS being the one to punish all of it. Sushi Boys, can you tie this up on the half? Let's see. Spots one, took a second. Pause for thought. Pops up the cage. Yay now on the other side. You're lucky to be alive, my friend. He wants to close that gap. He wants in already. Switches up. Oh, he gets it! Doesn't it see it? No!
Sushi just do that. I mean, he was on a different map. He was so lost in that level.
What a way to close out on this half. 6-6.
खत्म भाई, खत्म। 6 पे लाके खड़ा कर दिए।
I want to see more of it. These two teams are already pushing each other so hard at this point.
I still can't wrap my head around. Did this initially start as a 2v5? Just to remember numbers here, FNS goes huge for Optic, by the way.
The fact that the spike was so alone, you could see the panic trying to come back for it.
Bought so much time for Ye to get here.
Huge.
बहुत गंदा मारा है भाई।
About FNS numbers wise, normally middle of the table, doesn't have to be the highlight player, but the impact alone he just had.
Sound पे मारा इसने भाई।
Unreal, but then the shot through. What a way to close out the first half. Let's go back to the desk.
6-6 half, tit for tat, back and forth. I mean, Josh, roller coaster ride. That's all I can think.
That's absolutely mad. I mean, it wasn't a perfect game from either side, and Optic looked like they had an opportunity there to close it out 7-5. What a wild final round. Yeah, I wanted to take a look at a specific round actually, because there was so much chaos going on there, injected, and the tempo really being set by Optic. Because I feel like all of these pushes that Victor was doing, they're being able to kind of guide Xerxia in the ways that they want around the map. And in round 10 in particular, they were able to find a lovely way where they were syncing up that Neon utility with Marv's ultimate. So if you take a look at what happens here, Ye, who's on the tour de force, gets a great opening pick, manages to reposition. We saw him fumble a bit with the rendezvous earlier on. He gets himself into a nice spot, misses, you know, hits a really nice shot, misses another one, but this ends up getting a bit close. And then as he comes in here, Marv hits this gorgeous one on the stun, on the fly. The audible's working well for Optic.
Yeah, I love this. I mean, the plays back and forth, and you never know where the round's going to go until the dying
ये देख
seconds of the round.
फॉक्स जाता था, उसको पता था, but
No
वो
one is a clear winner, and
गया नहीं रे,
what
बाहर
about
नहीं
this
गया
one? We
वो.
jump back into the second half, ladies and gentlemen. Both of these teams are attacking-sided teams of Fracture. Go figure, huh? So guess who's moving into their attack, ladies and gentlemen? It's Zersha, baby.
Okay, y'all. This is fast. We're ready to go back into it. So Pansy, Hypoc, take it away. I can't wait to see how this plays out.
You and me both, Jackie. Great stuff from the desk. I love a little content
अपन
piece
जरा
coming
कुछ
out from
खाने के
Sidra
लिए
just to
लेके
highlight
आते
how
हैं भाई.
manic some of this was.
ये मैच
But
जरा
also, I
ज़्यादा ही
think
चलने
all
वाला
the
है.
were on the money.
ऐसा
I
लग
think
रहा है
there are a
जरा
lot of
खाने के लिए लेके
nice
आता.
proactive plays. Actually, from both sides, good adjustments coming out. This, I feel like we're seeing both teams as messy as it looks, operating as high as they can right now.
I think Josh has nailed it there. It wasn't particularly clean in terms of intention with what some of these rounds, at least the game plan was. But
Nice reactive play, though.
I'm actually worried now if Optic are leaning on that ability to kind of dictate the pace, because Zersha's comp actually has so much more in terms of slowing down Optic here.
Absolutely.
And that's a real concern. And it's actually, the question relies on how deep Zersha want to take contact. Initially here, they found a lot of space right off the rip. Optic are
Half
all
the map is
huddled
cleared.
towards.
Yeah, they should have a great read on this.
Neither team likes holding B site, apparently.
Apparently
We
not.
just give it up. We'll walk through.
But again, Optic depends how much time they take, I guess. It's, you
Optic
know,
are like, where are they?
there's no one here. And there we go. So site is cleared. They've got to have a good idea that they have been read very quickly, though. So the retake is on the way. Yay! Wake up, yay! Oh, that's a fumble from him. They're getting caught, knowing that no one's on the site. You've got to be predicting they're going to be hitting that wrap so quickly. And an early pickup as well, even before they really got set up in this post plant. Big punish from Surf as well, finding Marv. Cracks beginning to show, but Victor's timing could be everything. Again, FNS desperate to draw the attention and look my way. Do not look at Victor, and he's rightly done it. Found one, looks for a follow-up. Crashy's there with him to find Fox, and now we're looking at a 3v2. Still, numbers favoring Zersha. Surf still got one, FNS still standing. What can he do with it?
Surf's got a smoke, though.
Now the time, look at this, should be teed up. FNS.
I mean, by the skin of their teeth.
You don't want to repeat it, but you'll take it.
Yeah, the problem being that the trap is actually so deep here that I'm surprised to see Ye drifting. So again, I think the intention is to stack up play numbers, but just absolutely zero consideration that Zersha have done something weird. I mean, we're talking about how in tune they were expecting some of these gimmicky plays. That right there is an example that actually nearly caught Optic off guard. It was nearly their demise in that pistol round. Again, you can't really expect, you know, Shift walking out B main, but it's similar to what Optic did a couple of times, right? All this pressure towards Arcade, they pushed through, they gave it up.
And I do want to highlight here, FNS is having, he's being a bit of a rock for his side, and I do like to see that as one of the more experienced players in this entire event. You look at him through the amount of lands he's played at, you know, everything else, he's a seasoned veteran, right? When Optic, if they're looking a little bit, you know, shaken, having some issues before, you need him to be the rock, and he is so far. So credit to him for that. This should be a throwaway round unless we get a bit throwy. We're not. We're fine. And Zersha, I mean, this round's a bit of a formality, but Victor's low HP. If you can do a bit more damage, it ain't the end of the world.
Whether or not you can find another weapon, yeah, I was going to say. Yeah, he's actually going to retrieve one as well, so almost an upgrade for him to just run the Headhunter into this. Carries 1,900 credits in. Zersha. Again, we know what the intention was there. Surf actually going to get the Operator online nice and early. The glass cannon, and I mean, similarly here, your eyes go straight towards what he's able to achieve in the early rounds.
Show me where he's at. What's he up to? What's the plan?
Seems to be an awful lot of support in place for him. Whether or not it's just going to be a dry swing through here, but nobody on the other side for Optic. Nobody's going to greet this outside dish.
No, I was curious if Ye was going to drift that way, but it doesn't seem to be the case at all. So it could be just kind of a take a little bit of the map away. And obviously, Seth doesn't know that, so he has to clear methodically. Take a couple of seconds. It does all that pinch towards B, and we do see that three-play stack pushing at Cruz, Sushi Boys, Fox on the other side. Ye spots one, finds Fox, falls away. He's got support. Marv there by his side. There's already contact made. Optic walking away far better from this already. Sushi Boys needs to be a bit of a impactful player, or just keep his life for now. That was very fine margins to keeping him alive. guess the one thing is they haven't noted the op yet.
Yeah, that's the one thing that I guess still works for Xerxia, but I mean, with Marv being removed, it actually makes it pretty difficult. You got to rely on Victor to maybe cut off some of these sight lines. Whether or not Surf will be granted a pick here. Optic, a pause for thought. Even a moment's hesitation, you could say. 45 seconds left. Maybe just waiting for this rotation to come back through. I think actually Victor would have heard that. He would have heard Surf heading away.
Sushi Boys on an island and now suppressed. So everyone aware of the position. He wants to get proactive. The timing is perfect. It couldn't have been better for him. He still gets to keep his life.
30 seconds left.
Spike does get planted, but it's a post-plant 3v3. Of course, the rifles reign supreme for Xerxia here, but the positions aren't bad, and FNS still has that rifle himself. Sushi Boy's waiting at the bottom of the tower. Surf trying to clear through. Spots no one just yet. They're so close to each other at this point. Scary coming back around as well. Shuts that down. And Sushi Boys continues forward. Crashies might be his first real test here.
FNS is in a weird spot as well. Really weird spot behind the box.
Oh dear, that's a problem. Surf's in a little bit of trouble. He actually gets to keep himself alive for now. Goes back in. How many goes at this are you going to get? Crashies, I don't know how you're alive, but you're living, you're breathing, and you're standing, and you're holding this site. He's trying to be a problem. Great, the crossfire time is starting to dwindle.
It's done.
And Xerxia, they've got nothing. They're just going to feed them the weapons at this point. It's time to back away, try and keep that up as best you can. Run, Surf, run. I mean, this game already... We're starting to see a couple of cracks and a couple of issues here for me.
I mean, some major issues there on the retake. I mean, the neural theft comes through. They have a decent idea then of how to approach things. Crashes is just allowed to exist for so long. And he actually goes, it's damage, yeah, he forces the dash out. I mean, all those things just make it even more difficult. But Xerxia, I mean, it took him the best part of a week to even get towards sight there.
Yeah. Well, they've got a hero up, right? Like, I guess that's what you get left with.
Well, I mean, he's got to do some work here, to be honest, because this is Optic on the brink of double digits. Horrendous buy for Xerxia.
And there goes the hero.
Don't be peeking Yay. That's the way to make something happen with the operator for Surf, but
Great analysis there, Mike.
immediately removed
Just don't peek Yay. I don't think you're wrong.
I mean, try and tell me I'm wrong.
No, Scary has got himself the op, so at least that has been somewhat filtered back through, but what are you going to do with it is, I guess, the next question here for Optic.
You
Going
got
through the motions.
Yeah, you got to hold on to it.
You're not getting anything out of it at this point, are you, really? The others try and do something, get a bit of chip damage in.
I'm looking now at the screen, and the next round is terrifying for Optic. I mean, Crashes has his ult now. Victor going to have his box, though. So we're going to make this interesting.
Any swing?
Sushi as well.
Okay, now suddenly they might start leaning back in. Victor's looking a little bit panicked, but again, they still hold numbers. Scary's found Victor, and Marv hopefully has the lineup. Hopefully that molly's good. It just slipped through! The timing!
I mean, still got time to stick this.
Absolutely does. And Marv does have ult as well. Yeah, they're drawing everything out of them.
They're
looking at silver linings.
Yeah.
Last player standing.
But yeah, Scary's going to keep that up. I don't think anyone's going to be able to take that away. No problem in that, but makes me nervous.
Damage done, yes.
Yeah.
Ultimate's invested, yes. But
I worry when we talk small benefits when you're at double digits now. Like that's always gonna be the thing to me. Is like, okay, you draw the ult out, you did a bit of money, economic damage.
Let's look at the cushion that Optic have, right?
Yes.
What does it even
Does it
matter
make
at this
the
point?
impact? Yeah.
Xerxia one buy away effectively from Optic reaching map point.
Yeah. That's I guess the harder point of this is now. I don't know if I want a timeout from Xerxia. I need something. It feels like we barely had a second half so far.
And to be honest, if the orbital strike's invested there, I'm fine with it with what else they have available.
Sure, they've got plenty.
They still have so much to work with.
Yeah, I'm.
And then Yay 2 away from the Tour de Force. Like.
Yeah, it's worthwhile to secure the round. Absolutely, you're not going to second guess that at all. And Yay again. Happy to put himself in the mix. Crashies though to work his way up. And you can see the combination here. Sight is now theirs, sliced through the middle and taken away. Victor, oh! The entry work is unreal. The follow-up's great as well. The spacing on Optic is good. Surf just about finding Marv there, but it is only 2, so Surf and Scary still stand. 3 players on the site. Rez comes in, spots out Victor. Not going to get away with that. Oh, Yay though! As said, don't fight Yay. Just don't beat Yay.
I mean, I was saying this. It was a huge positive for Yay to have a series deflector. I mean, think back to that bind performance, and you could tell he'd felt the groove. He was fired up, and actually to come away from that first series for Optic, that's a huge positive for me. And you can see already he's delivering here. I mean, maybe not numerically, because Victor's having a fantastic game as well.
Dreamy stuff on the way.
This
in.
is just so
Look at the
pacey.
spacing
Yeah,
as well.
Exactly.
Man, it hits. It really does feel good. You see those nice set pieces.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he's finding kills through smoke. So.
Check him, PC.
Yeah.
Timeout coming in, but
that's the panic button hit.
Yeah.
Because Xerxia have achieved nothing in this.
बहुत भयानक खेल रहे भाई, जो भी खेल रहे.
And that's not really down to them, I'll be honest. Optic have played this fantastically so far.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the good looks from Optic that we hadn't seen before, right? Like, we've seen glimpses of it coming through to them to be in this point, but we hadn't seen it as clearly to me, at least in this half.
Well, the initial question for me, Xerxia, were they going to be able to utilize this comp to truly slow down Optic? Optic have been in the driver's seat.
Optic इतना अच्छा खेल रहा है, मेरे को ये नहीं पता कि Optic बड़े स्टेज पे क्या करने वाला है. क्योंकि अभी भी अगर बात करोगे ना भाई, तो इनमें जरा कुछ तो लैकिंग लगता है भाई. अच्छा खेलते हैं सब लोग, बट एज कम्पेयर टू लिक्विड जो भी टॉप टियर टीम्स है ना भाई, अभी जो क्वालिफाई हो चुके हैं लास्ट कपल ऑफ इयर्स या कपल ऑफ मंथ्स में, उनके अकॉर्डिंग तो नहीं लगता भाई. मतलब बोलना नहीं चाहिए, मेरा एक्सपीरियंस इतना कम है, बट ऐसा बोलते हैं ना देख के, ऐसा पंच फील नहीं होता, किक नहीं मिलती भाई इनको देख के.
Or at least the lack thereof in terms of the standard set by himself. But I'm loving what I'm seeing.
Yeah. How many times though have we seen players who've had highs and low performances put on something like Neon? Like you look at Soulcast, right? And you see that again, a lot of pressure gets put onto that agent and that player. So not an easy one to play with. And the timing for Ye here. Let's see how it works out, because you can see the gap being closed a little here. Say a lot.
5-man pinch, actually.
Yeah, this is huge, and Ye now just has target practice on either side, and he's still just not seeing these plays, but it's traded. Essential work from Xerxia. They need to commit on this, and FNS just gets sent to the, I don't know, Shadow Realm at this point. It's a 3v2. This is a weird round, but actually, Xerxia have finally numbers in their favor, but the spike is going down, and Marv is about to check this corner. Doesn't see Scary just yet. Marv has no idea that Scary's here, and Scary's got the perfect position, and it's an execution. And now just one. Victor.
चालेल जे मी पण आता झालं की बंदच करणार आहे मी.
A lot of utility to play with if he feels like he can. Purchase not perfect on the other side.
चल मजा आली आज.
The timing's everything. Can he isolate one of these three?
I mean, they're split. He could.
चालेल. Good night बाबा.
It's messy. Not gonna happen. Cruz is there. There was a chance. There was a window. Got shut, and Xerxia get to stay alive for another round.
I'm almost looking at that from Xerxia. I'm like, guys, are you sure you want to walk in 3 different approaches?
Let's make sure we get that timing right, guys.
Again, this year, yay, 2 fantastic picks to open this one up.
चालेल. Bye.
This was a 5-man pinch from Xerxia. Just absolutely no concern anywhere else in the map whatsoever. Really well done. They need to, I'll be honest, do something unorthodox to throw something off, because Optic are just in comfort zone. They're coasting in the early round.
But then let's also talk about taking players out of comfort zone. I think that's something that Xerxia is very good at and has done. I mean, they literally tilted Optic in interviews. It went that far out of the game. Like, and this, I'm happy to see a timeout right back in for Optic, though, because if you've just had that round happen to you, like a 5-man pinch where you're going to be not frustrated, but maybe a little annoyed, you want to make sure you do not allow that to happen. Okay, what's the new protocols? How do we make sure that none of this weird stuff affects the outcome to the round? How do we hit the brakes on that?
If Xerxia can pull this off another couple of days, and again, we were talking about just how slippery they can be in some rounds, and almost hard to expect and anticipate, because it's so different to some of the.
तेरे को पता है क्या? अभी बोल नहीं सकता, बट पहले के साथ G2 था. तो G2 जो है ना, वो EU का क्या बोलते हैं? ऑप्टिक गेमिंग है भाई. मतलब मेरे पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से बोल रहा हूँ. जैसे NA में सेंटिनल थी ना 2-3 साल पहले, तो वैसे बोल सकता है. अभी अपना क्या बोलते हैं, लिक्विड अभी EU में छा गई है पूरा, क्योंकि वो लाइक फाइनल्स वीनस में जाते करते कुछ, तो वो जरा सेंटिनल टाइप है, और अपनी G2 जो है वो ऑप्टिक गेमिंग टाइप है. जाती तो है मगर कुछ होता नहीं है, ऐसा है उनके साथ. और ऑप्टिक अच्छी है रे, ऑप्टिक अच्छी है, बट इनको फाइनल्स के क्लोज जब जाती है तब क्या होता है पता नहीं इनका. और लिक्विड का भी पता नहीं, इतना अच्छा खेलती है भाई. फाइनल में क्या बोलूं, अभी फाइनल तो क्यों नहीं जाती भाई. मेरे को स्क्रीम के लिए बहुत बुरा लगता है भाई. वो बंदा कितना डेडिकेटेड है भाई. उसको एक टीम से निकाले, दूसरे टीम में एक ग्राइंड किया, तीसरे टीम में चौथे पांचवे उसको किक किए, फिर भी वो छोड़ा नहीं गेमिंग भाई.
Like, as much as yes, they have pushed arcade a little, I'd like to see them respond when they see no contact.
For sure. Find the space, at least confirm what you feel here in the first 20 seconds.
CS:GO पे भी नाम कमाया, Valorant पे भी नाम कमाया वो बंदा.
Clicked, but you've not got much work coming in, so you don't have the full idea of okay, is it 3 here? If they lurk, you know, what's going on the other side? So
they have to retake main here, Lauren. That's the concern. Yes, the Rolling Thunder is going to be good for that. They can Cosmic Divide, shut the door almost. Sure. But they've got to be quick about this.
Okay, there's the divide.
Camera should spot Crashies.
Crashies, I think, has been well and truly noted, but again, the suppress on the other side, so fully aware of each other, but already the defuse going to come in. Crashies on the side, gets outdone. Quick swing from Sushi, but already you can see time being bought. Some of the other factors, that late round utility can come out to play from Optic here, trying to buy the time. Victor peeks through, gets met by Force, and Fox on the defuse. He's already going to halfway. Just about comes off it, Marv with the spray through, and the defuse still carrying on. They can't deny it, they can't stop it.
Oh, bhai, nikale round.
Wow. I mean, it was perfectly timed, and actually, even just offsetting the ult slightly by that. And I looked at the wall. I was worried for a second there. As soon as that ult drops, that they're just going to have open sight lines. But Xerxia put a crucial round on the board here.
God, and the pace in which Sushi Boys even gets up there, like, tell me how he got there unchallenged at this point. I mean,
बहुत close था, बहुत close.
Sushi Boys fully unleashed, right? We hadn't seen him at that, you know, peak performance that we know he can have. If he's starting to warm up here, that could be an alarm bell ringing.
वाह, बोला था रीटेक होगा साले, मैसेज डिलीट करके रीटेक होगा बोल के डाल रहे साला स्कैमर.
And now we look at what's on the other side. We have the ult for Victor, so don't be too worried about just the frenzy in mind, but it's patience. You got them hidden.
Yeah,
great.
Optica almost sitting deeper.
Oofed. Okay, first contact.
Okay, I was going to say Fox may be able to find one, but stacked up the buddy system working well for them. Surf though going to be the second layer to this.
मैंने अल्टी नहीं देखा आज तक.
Yeah, it feels like there's a real time limit on.
No way. No way.
He's double dipping. Yeah, he is not fully backed off from this yet. He gets got Cruise by his side. He's good for it as well. Backs away, and he's got to be aware there's layers, right? You've got to be aware there's more to this. And now Victor on the swing pass. Surf still finds Marv. And Victor can't do anything about this, really. Surf's readjusted perfectly. 34 HP, not much of a bother when you've got the op, but still gets punished by Victor. Closing in. Cruz! Unawares! Victor slicing through them. And now a 2v2. How's it come to this? Spike on the way, and they've got a decent amount of side control.
30 seconds going to be able to get a comfortable plant here. Sushi Boys coming back through B main. And Scary actually going to try and stun up Victor in the corner, but they can't open a sight line here. Crashes in a weird spot.
Great to hold the cross, though. It's such a deep angle to clear. And yeah, first contact made. He can still kind of slip away, buy some more time. Flash comes over, 3 seconds until the knife as well. He can keep buying time. That's exactly the name of the game for him. Isolate Sushi Boys. They know where Scary is as well. Just slips the net on the first. Gonna try and get a foot closer, but a wide swing from Crashies and 12 to 8.
ये गेम पूरा पलटे भाई.
This is a game for me where Victor has shone. I thought the impact from Surf was it.
बहुत गलत खेले.
Right? He's done his job. Fallen away to tower.
वो
didn't need to overdo
flash
it.
क्यों कर रहा था?
The trades coming out from Victor was unbelievable.
I mean, I'm not sure why a double swing doesn't come through there when Surf unfortunately whiffs the first shot. Sure. But Victor closes the gap so quickly. I was stunned. It was a stun. I think Cruz was just recovering from it.
Timing हो गया flash का.
Readjustment there. He doesn't feel his after timing, like, but it's literally a millisecond that Victor's able to charge that down. It's crucial. That's the kill that turns that.
Absolutely, absolutely. 12 to 8 now. Map 1 on the line. Optic in the driving seat for now, but you can see how close this is between the two. Yes, the scoreline makes it look a little bit more drastic to one side, but Xerxia have been digging deep on some of these rounds. Don't forget that. Some turning in ways you just do not expect.
Optic happy once again to slow things down. Look here, let's see if Xerxia again. They're not going out exploring.
No.
It's almost going to try and make Optic sweat a little bit and discover this deeper setup. Fox actually going to throw up the wall on B main. We'll see a rotation here, maybe not with confirmation of presence on the other side. Again, not an awful lot achieved for Xerxia here, right? There's no utility drawn out, there's no real indicators on the side of Optic. And they still have loads of time. I mean, there's 40 seconds left. Looking as if A might be the end goal. Actually, Zershia have almost got the right people in the right place here.
They've got the rotation correct. It's going to be a bare minimum 3, so it's just how much can Sushi Boys potentially do with this, because he will be dedicated, and actually so will Scary, committed to try and hold that peak and crashes with a quick punish. Sushi Boys is suppressed, so it's just that rifle at his side. He's going to have to commit to an angle and hope for the best, and he chooses potentially the wrong way. 12 seconds. FNS got Cruz on the way through. There's still life to this. Hold on, they've got to check this. Bounding through. Oh, he catches both. FNS going to be kicking himself for now. Time, 3 seconds. They ain't got it.
Hey, Bhagwan.
Zershia actually do make him sweat. I felt as if Optic are almost in control of that.
Oh,
They've drawn out again, the biggest tool for me
Sushi boy क्या किया वहाँ पे?
get used early on here is Fox's wall. They don't rotate away from it. And
इसने
somehow,
अच्छा खेला भाई.
they still get a third member over here. FNS just like,
How do you adjust to that, man?
I got a plant. I got a plant.
It's fair
dude.
enough. I can't even blame
got
him.
to.
I can't even blame the adjustment back to Marv.
Hi.
So sick. They've broken Optic's money.
They actually have, yeah. I mean, this is scrappy. We'll see what Optic can achieve here. I'm looking at this old cycle, really.
Oh, yeah.
Because lots has been burnt up in the last few rounds from Optic. We're almost due one of those snowball rounds.
Oh,
shit
it's
here,
whiffy.
it's not pretty. Not pretty at all.
हे भगवान क्या चल रहा है?
Jeez. Punishes Fox as well. And this was never meant to be the round that was the problem.
क्या चल रहा है भाई?
And
क्या
Optic
चल
just
क्या
gets
रहा है?
scrappy. And now they've got an opportunity.
Yeah, Sushi Boy's got to go huge for Zershia here.
How much pressure? Okay, we've seen this look before, but we've seen the spacing is gorgeous from Optic. Can Sushi Boys work it out? The flash is on the money! It's not just one that you fight, there's so many players behind it now, it's all on Surf. How much more can one man do in a 1v4? Well, ain't gonna be much. Victor to close the account at 13-9. Okay, Mike.
क्रॉसर प्लेसमेंट जी जीता रहे ब्रो. मस्त खेले. दोनों टीम अच्छा खेले. एक्सपेक्ट नहीं किया था इतना क्लोज जाएगा, बट उनका ही मैप लिए तो प्लस पॉइंट है ना. तो चलो गॉडेम भाई, थैंक्स अ लॉट फॉर स्टेइंग ऑन द स्ट्रीम भाई. थैंक्स अ लॉट. अभी मैं भी चलता हूँ ब्रो, निकलने का टाइम हो गया मेरा भी. तो थैंक्स अ लॉट गॉडेम. चलो, see you brother.
It just didn't feel comfortable.
Good night, good night.
These ones where it comes down to the last 15 seconds. Desperation attempt.
Tiki time bomb about to expire. Boom boom, like a desire. Larger than life, larger than life. Yeah yeah, we made a fire. Tiki time bomb about to expire. Tiki time bomb. Tiki time bomb. Yeah, tiki time bomb.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
Attack.